To the men, or should I say boys, because nowadays nobody wants to agree that they are growing old. So let me just say to the boys in general, how many of you have seen this in the pants of a lady? You know, I know you have seen it in the pants of a lady, and you assume that the lady is having infection.
Oh my God.
And you have taken antibiotics, you have abused drugs upon drugs, and you are seeing small chico sign in your body. You are thinking it's an infection. Some of the ladies that will see this in their pants, and they themselves will assume that this is infection. Some of them will start going and abusing antibiotics and cause more complications for themselves. Maybe you are suspecting that this is an infection, and you turn that place to car wash. You are washing it with hose and water. You are washing it with soap and sponge, and all of a sudden you find it very sparkling. Please, you are endangering yourself the more. The reason is because there is a bacteria that is present in your vagina. That bacteria is called lactobacillus bacteria. The function of that bacteria is enormous. In fact, the presence of lactobacillus bacteria is the beginning of a healthy vagina. The function of that lactobacillus bacteria in your vagina is to produce an acid called lactic acid. One of the effects of that lactic acid is maintaining acidic pH in your vagina. And that acidic pH ranges from 3.8 to 4.5. This acidity that this lactic acid produces is what protects your vagina from external bacteria and yeast. Number 2 effect of lactic acid is to prevent infection from coming into your vagina.
Technology.
Infections like bacterial vaginosis or yeast overgrowth in your vagina. Number 3 effect of that lactic acid in your vagina is to support normal vaginal discharge. And I guess we all know the color of normal vaginal discharge, a creamish color. If you see something other than creamy color when it comes to normal discharge, please go and see a doctor.
No.
The problem with some ladies is that when they see this in their pants, what they will do is that they will turn their vagina to car wash.
Oh my God.
Not knowing that that is the effect of lactic acid in their vagina. So when you see something like that in your pants, do not panic. It's not an infection. Don't turn your vagina to car wash. If you turn your vagina to car wash and you are washing and washing and washing and washing and washing, what you are doing is that, number 1, you are wearing off the potency of that lactic acid in your vagina. In the same time, you are washing off the producer of that lactic acid, which is the lactobacillus. You are washing it off, and you are making your vagina more prone to infection. And when you find out that infection comes in, your normal milkish or creamish color of discharge will now change to yellowish, fishy odor smell.
Oh my God.
So when you find something like that, it is not good news that gives it to you. You gave it to yourself. So when you see something like this, as a lady, don't panic. It is not infection. In fact, it is a clear-cut proof that your vagina is in its healthy state. Don't turn that place to car wash.
Yes.
It is not car wash. When you turn it to car wash, you wear off lactic acid, you wear off lactobacillus, and you make that place more prone to infection. Just like this is my fresh skin here now, and this is my skin that is preventing infection from coming into my body. All of a sudden, I decided to use knife and to cut my skin. After cutting my skin, my body is now more prone to infection. That is what you are doing as a lady when you see this in your pants. Don't turn your vagina to car wash. In fact, it is a clear-cut proof that your vagina is in its healthy state because of that Bros lactobacillus bacteria.